Hello students, let us begin with the next chapter of our syllabus, Autobiography of a Great Indian Bustard. You may have come across so many different names of birds, but those are all common. We have seen them since our childhood. Crow, sparrow, parrot. These are all the birds which you see around yourself, and so you know about them. And you have also known about one more name, that is a peacock, which is our national bird. But still, there are some birds which you are unfamiliar with. And today we are going to learn a story of a bird which is the heaviest bird of our country. And we should all know about this bird. But I am not going to tell you the story of this bird. The bird himself is going to tell you his own story. So, students, let us begin with the autobiography of a great Indian bustard. Which is the heaviest bird flying in India? Well, friends, it's me, the great Indian bustard. I feel proud to be known as the great Indian bustard. I have more than 30 names in various Indian languages. In Marathi, I am known as Maldhok or Whom. I can weigh up to 18 kilos and can stand up to 4 feet in height, reaching up to your shoulder or even higher than you. I have got a long white neck, brown wings, tall yellow legs, and a black cap on my head. So, students, you can see that this is the real picture of Indian bustard. Look at his charming personality. He's so heighted and he's so big and huge. We will begin with the chapter once again. Now, Mr. Bustard is telling about his wife. My wife, Mrs. Bustard, is smaller and slimmer than me, and her neck is not white. But I have heard humans say that we both look very impressive. Look at the picture of Mrs. Bustard. I will see where does the bird live. I live on grasslands and deserts along with my friends including chinkara, blackbucks and lark. I eat everything including snakes, lizards, small fruits, berries and all sorts of insects. That's a healthy habit. But grasshoppers and beetles are my favorite food items. When it's raining, we all gather at our favorite grasslands where there are no people to disturb us. I perform a wonderful dance by taking air in the special feathery pouch. Pouch is a small pocket near the neck, attached below my neck. This pouch helps me produce resonating. Resonating means very and uh, deep and strong voice, similar to the one produced by cow. How does the cow makes noise? Moo. Like that, in the same way, even the bird's sound is same. I dance in joy with puffed out feathers. Puffed out means the feathers which are blown out. And cocked up tail, drop down wings. You know that we birds lay eggs and our young ones hatch out of eggs. Mother of great Indian bustard lays just one egg directly on the ground. We don't believe in building nests, but we have a special trick to protect our eggs from the predators. Predators are the animals which kill other animals to eat them. The egg looks like a stone. Do you want to see the real picture? Just see the real picture of the egg. Monitor lizards, fox, dogs, pigs, snakes, and eagles are enemies of my eggs and chicks. But my wife protects the egg from all of them. By the time our young ones comes out of the egg, rain arrives. There's plenty of grass and swarming. Swarming means a lot of insects everywhere. Fresh food for my family, right? Young ones of other birds soon fly away from the nest. But a great Indian bustard, mother and chick stay together for nearly 1 year. The chick learns many good habits from the mother. You may have heard about a human friend of ours. His name is Dr. Salim Ali. Dr. Salim Ali is a god figure for birds. He has saved so many birds and he has fought against the right of birds a lot of times. Dr. Salim Ali also had suggested that we should give the status of national bird to our Indian bustard, but the honor was given to the beautiful relative of this bird, the peacock. Also, a movie on Dr. Salim Ali's personality, and the name of the movie is Pakshi Rajan, in which Akshay Kumar has performed on his own. You must watch the movie for the reference what the doctor has done for the birds. The national bird status was given to peacock. I am happy to tell you that I am the state bird of Rajasthan. We have got 10 centuries for our protections, but sadly our number is still going down. We used to live in all the parts of India, but slowly growing population of man pushed us away from more than 90% of our home regions. We are afraid of hunters that kill us for fun. We also die due to electric power lines that we can't see while flying. We are losing our homes. Today, only last 200 of us are left in the world. We need your support and love in order to survive. Can you help us? For helping us, you can write letters to your leaders and make an appeal and request to help us. You can make my drawing and submit it to your teacher. You can discuss this with your parents. Come to see us at a sanctuary because only there you can see us and not in any other places. And who knows, if humans don't help us, none of us will be left on the earth. You will only see us in the pictures. And here the autobiography gets over. The great Indian bustard is the bird of which the population is getting low day by day, and we need to do something. We need to do some precautions should be taken so that the birds do not extinct. Extinct means getting lost, getting completely lost from the whole world forever. Example, dinosaur. The bird dove is lost, is gone from the world. Humans, while looking at their own needs, have started forgetting that nature is also our responsibility. We need to do something in order to see that the nature's balance is fixed. The birds don't have to face these problems. They don't have to be extinct. Life cycle depends on all the living beings, right? So all the living beings are important, and we need to think about these birds, animals, and all the living beings around us and live together. We all have understood the story of Great Indian Bustard. Write down all the meanings given by me and complete your assignment on time. Thank you.